Welcome back to Best Thing on the Menu. Popping in for an iconic menu, an iconic guest. Brad Christensen is here.
Welcome, we're gonna enjoy this dog's brekkie.
Absolutely, this is Best Thing on the Menu, Outback Steakhouse. We can barely.
Outback Steakhouse, what's their jingle? I don't even know.
Do they have one?
No
No rules, just right.
Ah. Oh.
Go right ahead.
Here we are, everybody being too nice to each other. Kangaroos. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. What was your name? Jessica.
I'm sorry, I'm
take
making
this.
your
No, no,
life
no.
as hard as I possibly can.
It might take a long time. Okay. I mean, we don't have to pull out everything. I just want to make sure we have everything. Steak dip. Medallions for the pasta? Yeah. Oh, this one's for the steak salad. Okay.
Very thorough double check.
It's just a bread. That should be probably the tin can. Ribeye with the grilled onions, salads.
Oh, I love it. Here's the notes written on the kids' menu. I love it in crayon.
2 trips. We'll be right back with it.
Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, there was a step there.
Oh, careful. Oh, man,
I'm good.
sorry.
No, my knee surgeon did a good job.
Okay, we're out of your hair. Thanks so much. All right, let's roll. Brad Christensen, welcome back.
I am so excited to be here. This has been the funnest thing. And I'm so excited to do it again.
Yeah.
And to do it with this, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be amazing.
Brad Christensen needs to do a steakhouse. It just had to happen.
Well, we go together so well.
Yeah,
Brad and
you've
steak.
been a steak guy since I've known you.
Oh yeah, I love a good steak. I've learned to appreciate a good steak, to be able to taste all of the steaks, because you go somewhere and you can only afford one thing, and so you get the thing you think is gonna be good, but now we will know!
It's a risk, and we're taking the risk out. That's the point of the show. You'll know what to get when you go. Okay, let's get into it.
This show's actually cost me some money.
Oh, has it?
When I go out to eat now,
Oh no.
especially a place that you've done, it's been so hard because I'm like, well, I gotta try the first pick and the second pick.
I won't apologize for
Don't.
leading you to greatness.
Don't.
I stand by it.
My ability to order really great things has increased significantly. I love it.
Outback Steakhouse, have you been before?
I have been. It's not my go-to steakhouse, but
It's not my go-to either. We're kind of going in with low expectations, but that can also be a key to success. I did forget, I gotta get my knife.
the rye bread.
Steakhouses feel like a 2-knife episode. Do you know what I mean?
But you're not gonna cut bread without serrated edges.
I
are you?
am. We're moving on with our lives. Look
Okay.
at look at
Well, your knives are sharp enough.
I
It
mean,
don't
come
matter.
on. Who needs serration? Get out of here.
Apparently you don't. I'm impressed. Any other
Serrated?
knife would just like squish it.
No serration. Cleanest cut you've ever seen.
All right, whatever you're doing, I gotta do. My knives squish everything. Tomato juice everywhere.
This isn't your iconic rolls like at Texas Roadhouse. I think Cheesecake Factory does a bread like this too. Like a little rye dark bread
Yeah.
starting the meal.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's cooked well.
sure.
It's soft in the center.
It's good, but it's not what we're here for.
No, it definitely isn't what you're here for.
It underwhelms for me. This makes me want to get an appetizer. Genuinely.
Okay. Yeah.
Whereas like Texas Roadhouse, their appetizers need to be great because the rolls that come free are so good. Here, I'm like, let's get me something worth getting.
Well, maybe that's the strategy.
Strategy. We've gotten into lid flipping.
Oh,
on
I've
this
watched
show.
the show.
Okay. All right.
As long as I get a flip, at least one of them.
You can flip.
All right. That smells excellent.
This is the iconic place.
Right, everybody-
They started it. The Bloomin' Onion.
Wow.
We're going right in, heavy hitting appetizer, right out the gate.
So I didn't really love onions when I was a kid, but man, as an adult, I think that they're just
Oh, onions make everything better.
everything.
Everything. When was the last time you had a Bloomin' Onion?
It's been a while.
Spill first bite.
Oh wow. Yeah, there's a reason they're known for that.
That spice is different than any other Bloomin' Onion I've ever had.
The sauce is super good.
Yeah, that sauce is fire. Okay. Really flaky.
I think you gotta have the sauce though.
You have to.
You're gonna just drench this because that sauce is awesome.
Was it ever called the Awesome Blossom? Or is that like another place?
If I am thinking Outback Steakhouse, immediately this is the appetizer I'm reaching for.
No way I go and not think not going to get this, especially if you're going with a group. That is the perfect shareable.
The standard for an appetizer at Outback Steakhouse starts here at the Bloomin'
And
Onion.
for a good reason. It's good.
What's the name of this sauce? The spicy signature sauce. Okay, very good.
It's not spicy.
No. I am going to leave this sauce here for other
dips.
items.
For sure, that sauce is great.
Okay.
Oh, I love mushrooms.
Oh, you just lit up like a Christmas
I love
tree.
mushrooms. It looks like the same type of fried outside as the Bloomin' Onion.
Exactly is. These are the Sydney Shrooms. This episode, I'm not going to lie to you, the titles are going to wow you. They don't call anything what it should be called. These are the Sydney Shrooms. And I think a shrimp got in there, actually.
Ooh.
Sydney Shrooms and shrimp.
The sauce is different.
This is more like a ranch.
Heavens, yes.
No.
You don't like that?
No.
Oh, man.
You like that?
I love that. Oh, wow. They're soft. They have a lot of flavor. You don't lose the mushroom flavor to whatever they fried it in.
You would get that over the Bloomin' Onion.
I would get that over the Bloomin' Onion.
Stop.
That is so good.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would. That was awesome. I told you I love a mushroom, though.
You do love a mushroom. I'm going to let you put these over here in case you want a double bite. I did not care.
Those move squarely into the win for me.
Wow. Wow.
I'm double. Give me that sauce, though.
You're double baby. This is just a house-made ranch, is what it says. So nothing
good.
crazy. It's great. It's fine. Kind of got a Sydney spice to it.
But you can taste every flavor.
That was too much mushroom. I want a stuffed mushroom. Their mushrooms just on their own. It was too much mushroom for me.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. These are the Bloomin' fried shrimp. Bloomin's gonna come out on this episode as well.
Bloomin'.
So they have Bloomin' chicken, Bloomin' shrimp, Bloomin' onion.
This one looks like a great one.
There you go. Here, let me get you sauced.
Yeah, you have one over there. I'll take this one.
Oh, this for me. You can have your mushrooms. That's a double bite.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this little piece of shrimp for sure. Breaded shrimp, my biggest complaint is that it always ends up a little too chewy.
Yeah.
This is not chewy.
No, that's really good.
Oh, that's good.
That might be better than the Bloomin' Onion. I'm a protein forward guy.
I get it.
That's a great appetite. Ooh.
I would say it's good. I would rather have the mushroom.
Stop.
I know. I'm like blowing your mind right
You're
now.
blowing
I'm
my
telling
mind.
you, I love a mushroom. But here's the thing: if you mix that and ate them together, I think you may have I won't say it. It might be amazing. Should I do it?
Do it.
Oh, what sauce should I use though?
Oh, that's the question.
We're gonna go with what they recommend.
Don't double sauce. Oh man, you are fast and loose today. Oh. The reaction. Brad, is it yummy?
That is yummy. Think about like a skewer, right? If you're doing kebabs and you put shrimp next to mushroom, then fry it, then dip it in that sauce.
You're convincing me.
Wow. All right. Okay, Outback. I've never had these appetizers. I'm already impressed.
Wowed. He's wowed. All right, Brad.
Okay.
This is Paul's world. I'm a sucker for a coconut shrimp, and I think this is the first time we've had it on the show. I love coconut shrimp.
This one's
I love
calling my name.
the sweet, glazy sauce.
You used that as a spoon to get that sauce.
You know I did. Oh,
That's good.
I wish I hadn't double bit on the other shrimp, because this shrimp's better. So I have to do justice.
Yeah. I think it's good. It's not my jam.
It's great. Oh!
The sweetness
I love it.
and the coconut flavor.
Seafood and sweetness go together.
I don't hate it. Man, you're acting like I hate it. Okay, hold on.
You said not your jam. That's the nice way of saying you hate it.
No, I don't hate it. It's too sweet. You already got the sweetness right there with the coconut.
Okay.
Let that live. Let it be its
It
thing.
thrives in my mouth.
Yeah, and you took you dunked it.
Yeah,
I only dipped it and I thought it was a little much.
It wasn't.
I took a bite without the sauce on it and I like it.
Perfect. Don't change anything out. You nailed it. These are
They smell yummy.
the cheese fries, but they're called the Aussie cheese fries. These are not regular cheese fries. They're Aussie cheese fries.
And what makes them Aussie?
The word.
Okay.
I think we fork it. Bacon and cheese, literally covered. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna go with this spicy sauce again.
Ooh, skins on fries, that's already a win.
That's a win.
Yeah.
You're going au natural?
I think so, yeah.
Not me.
Those are good.
Yeah.
If you took fries, left the skins on, put cheese on it, and bacon bits, you know exactly what this tastes like, and you love it.
He acts like no one's done that before. Those fries are better than Roadhouse. They are. A skin on
It's awesome.
cubed fry is my favorite fry.
It's really good.
Very good.
If they were a little warmer where the
I
cheese
know.
is pulling. Oh, yeah. All right, I would do that one again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a good shareable too. Table, nobody's gonna be sad with cheese and bacon on fries.
The bloomin' onion's fallen for me. I mean, it's better than mushrooms, but other than that.
Oh, those mushrooms look so good. That looks like an entree.
No.
No?
The grilled shrimp at Outback Steakhouse can be done at any time, any place, anywhere. They have it as an appetizer, as an add-on, as an entree, in pasta. It's everywhere. Grilled shrimp exists on this menu more than you'd ever know. There's 3 shrimp appetizers. My heavens.
I know. Grilled shrimp on the Barbie right there.
Grilled shrimp on the Barbie. We're in the appetizers.
Yeah, we totally are.
I would never lie to you.
No. I feel like I almost should eat this
It's a classic remoulade sauce.
No, classic. Chewier than the other shrimp.
Not a bad flavor, but I like the other shrimps more.
I think so.
Yeah, it was okay.
It's a good shrimp. I think the other shrimps they beat it out.
A step above. We agree, finally.
It was bound to happen. Wait, but we didn't try the steak.
The steak,
What's underneath this?
that's just the bread. That's just rye bread, Brad.
Oh,
You thought that was a steak?
dude, it looked like steak to me.
No. You see the bread now, right?
Totally see the bread. I totally see that is bread. And at no point did I ever think that shrimp... Okay, hold on. From a top view, and now that I see it, I obviously know I'm horribly wrong, but there was a moment where I thought that was shrimp sitting on top of steak.
Now, you can't do that as an entree. We're not at that portion.
Not at all.
This is just purely bread. As I thought, there are 8 appetizers. I left the wings in the oven. But now they're warm.
That is an interesting color for a wing.
Are you ready to go from interesting color to interesting name? Because
Okay.
these are the kookaburra wings.
The kookaburra
These are
wings.
for the first time ever, we've had kookaburra wings on the show.
Not chicken wings.
Nope, kookaburra. I'm going
gonna go drum
flat.
here.
Oh, drumming.
Yeah.
Just put it in the classic ranch.
Okay, here we go.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
Not my favorite wing. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I feel like it's the same seasoning as the shrimp and the bloomin' onion, and I like the seasoning more on those things.
Right.
It was good. Here's the problem. So many good appetizers. Competitive category.
It is competitive
And it-
here.
and it goes down
8 of
for
them.
me. Yeah.
And I've liked all of them. And that's the crazy thing. That's still good, but I think
It's-
they've got so many other better things.
But it wasn't great. Here's the thing. You can get a better wing somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh.
Do you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
And that is the point of the show. Is like,
Leave the wing making to the wing places for sure.
yeah. Now,
Okay.
kind of something interesting with Outback Steakhouse is they have a national menu, and I wrote everything down for it. But when I called, I went onto special offers, and there are things that are only available in my area
Okay.
that aren't available nationwide.
This is one of them.
This is their appetizer. It's a 3-cheese steak dip.
It looks really yummy.
I am so excited for this. Go. You first.
All right.
Guess
I'm
dip
going
first.
lots of
Yep,
steak.
Yep, absolutely.
Into the cheeses. Ooh, the consistency looks so great. Yummy. I don't care. I'm leaning into it. I got excited.
This, oh man.
Yep.
Bro.
How is that not national?
Bro. Oh.
I'm stomping my foot over here if you wonder what that noise is. Holy cow.
The wings just got forgotten. I'm gonna be eating this watching football tomorrow. I promise. I promise. Oh,
Yeah, that's going again.
that is the perfect blend of cheese and steak.
Yeah.
That steak queso is fire.
Oh, good. Okay.
These are the moments that I love doing the show. When you find something out of nowhere.
The chip by itself would be whatever, but it's crispy.
Yeah, it holds the dip.
And then that bite into it is a giant crunch into cheesy
Steaky.
steak goodness. Whoa!
Whoa.
The onion flavor in there too is amazing.
Dude, that's a perfect steak cheese queso.
That's awesome. That's the best queso dip
It's up
I've
there.
ever had. Is it ever had?
It's up there. This
ever
is
had?
incredible. That's a must get.
I want to take almost every appetizer and dip it in that cheese.
Mushroom?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna find ways for him to just eat all the mushrooms on this episode. Oh, he's done.
Oh my goodness.
Throw me a mushroom. Give me one.
Okay.
Because now there's steak and cheese involved. Oh, give me just the cap.
Yeah, the cap and get a scoop.
A scoop and cap.
Wow.
Oh,
That is so incredible.
that makes it so good. The appetizer. Oh.
So order any appetizer.
Yep.
Add cheese dip.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
The steak cheese
How
dip.
is that not national?
How? I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. But you're going to stay right here for the rest of the episode.
Those appetizers were great. I think that's a very competitive category.
That was a great appetizer lineup.
Yeah.
And they need to be because
the bread wasn't great.
Exactly. Texas Roadhouse phones in their appetizers because they got the rolls. Outback Steakhouse, home run hitters all across the board.
Yeah, if you're looking
Really
to
good.
go and have like a little bit longer of a sit down and have some shareables,
Yeah.
Outback over Texas Roadhouse.
Outback.
Wow. So
Good day, mate.
whatever 3 cheeses they chose for that, they chose well.
I apologize. I'm wrong. There's one more appetizer. It's the seared pepper ahi tuna, and it comes on a bed of lettuce. What do you think about seared ahi?
You know, like fish.
It's almost raw. It looks good. I can mess with some sushi, so. Okay.
I like it.
That's okay. Tuna's my least favorite of the fishes to eat when I go out. That's really good though. Nice pepper, crusted.
Kind of the steak seasoning on the fish.
That's actually pretty good.
It's a decent sauce, but I liked it a
Yeah,
lot.
what is that sauce? You're coming in strong with sauces, Outback. That's a creamy ginger soy sauce and wasabi.
Dude, that was really good.
That's a fresh light starter. And of course you gotta get protein.
With some protein. Awesome.
Should we start with soup?
Let's do it.
There's 3 soups at this Outback Steakhouse. They have a clam chowder, a baked potato, and a French onion.
Okay, I'm really excited for the French onion.
Dude, I am too. So let's get the soups out. I told you could. Is that like a biscuit? And
Yeah, that's to dip. Dip that in the French onion. So
French onion is underrated for me.
if it's good, it's like, wow.
Yeah. Your biscuit's gonna fall apart quick. Be careful.
Oh, really? I'm gonna dip fast then.
That's pretty good.
That is good. It's got enough onion in there. Look at the onion
Yeah.
floating around in there.
I do think we miss a little of the presentation. Sometimes they broil the cheese on top of a French onion, which is really, really good. The flavor's there. The broth is full.
I chose last. You
Let's
choose
go
this
clam.
one. Clam chowder.
Pretty thick. I like that. Bacon immediately. Potatoes. Ooh, okay.
Does this even count as soup
That's-
for how thick this is? This is.
That is a stick to your rib soup.
Yeah, that is. That's good.
That's really good. Kind of, again, a little spice to it.
Yeah, I think that's a theme with Outback, is everything has that Cajun
Yeah.
on it, so everything has a little bit of a kick.
That's a good one. That's hearty.
Yeah, it is.
I will say, I don't think you can get an appetizer and get that soup too.
Yeah.
That's gonna fill you up. Tread lightly.
If it was any thicker, you couldn't call it a soup. All right, get some chives and bacon bits and cheese here.
Yeah. Oh, nice cheese pull. Oh yeah. Oh, the soups here are good.
Yeah,
My guy,
I would eat that whole thing.
I would eat that up. Their soups are 3 for 3. They're good. Outback's got soups.
Oh, we're only on appetizers and soups, and I am having the time of my life. This is great.
This is incredible. Well done on the soups, Outback. All 3 are good. You can't go wrong. I think the potato's my favorite though.
I would agree. The double bite temptation on this episode has been high already. Well, and I like quadruple bited already on the Sydney shrooms.
Is Dean gonna have any by the time you get home?
There's enough here. Maybe.
Outback Steakhouse. Boy, you just went up in my book. I am a sucker for a wedge salad.
Okay.
This, cherry tomatoes, red onion, wedge of lettuce, the blue cheese dressing, but the balsamic glaze.
Balsamic.
No one does the balsamic glaze. Outback does it. Oh, I'm so excited.
Rip it for us.
Yeah. Oh, let's go.
Oh, wow. Okay, get it up there.
There's blue cheese, bacon, tomato. I mean, see, look at this. I mean, how satisfying is that for a salad? Like, this is the salad you get to get ready for a steak.
Okay.
Well, I'm getting my bite first. Don't you dare. Do you have some glaze?
I got a little glaze on there.
Okay, make sure you're glazed. A little extra. That's gonna be tough to beat. I love that.
The glaze makes
The glaze makes
a
it.
huge difference.
Huge difference. Refreshing.
Ooh, that blue cheese is really good too. Soft and not too much punch to it. Soft and creamy.
I gotta say, Outback, you're killing it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's yummy. I'm gonna say it.
It is yummy.
You know how good this is? It immediately makes me not want the soups, and I like the soups a lot.
But I'm imagining, without having an appetizer, that if you just went in for soup and salad, got that soup with that salad, you're walking out so happy.
So happy.
Throw in any appetizer.
Done. Quick corporate lunch. Who cares?
So good.
Let's do the steak salad, steakhouse salad. So this has what is known as a blue cheese vinaigrette.
Okay.
I don't know what that means because it doesn't look like blue cheese dressing. Very thick though, like a blue cheese, but it's a vinaigrette. Let's cut this steak in half. Oh,
Oh, that looks cooked well. Not well cooked.
Perfect medium.
Yeah, it's a medium.
Oh, Outback. Oh, you magnificent fools.
Okay.
I am so excited.
Okay.
Little tomato.
Ooh, we got some glazed pecans on there. Is that what that is?
I think so. Little nuts.
Oh, I want some.
They're playing with textures. Okay.
No.
Dude, it's so good. Everything is so good.
And those sweet little pecans on there they're doing work.
Oh, but it's not too sweet.
No. There is a lot of flavor in a salad. That's crazy.
That was crazy good.
I get that over the wedge.
This is a meal. I can't have this and a steak.
Okay.
Come on now.
I see what you're saying. I'm just saying this was.
We're in trouble here. This is a top-heavy menu.
I don't know how we're.
We haven't had a bad thing yet.
No.
Cob me. All right.
Ooh.
So they have
What is this?
Like it looks like
Oh,
maybe
it's just
part
big pieces of bacon.
This is their house-made ranch. Hold on. This is going to be the truest bite. Okay.
He's a ranch connoisseur, so I'm just gonna let him have this.
A little too mayonnaise-y. It actually needs a little bit more flavor. It's good, but I've had better ranches. Little cob, little egg, little tomato.
Definitely get the egg. I love egg in salad so much.
Can I say a critique off the bat? Where are the blue cheese crumbles on a Cobb salad? You have to have them.
I obviously do have them,
Yeah.
and they're good, so why would you not include them here?
Silly. After that steakhouse salad,
Yeah, they left the blue cheese crumbles off.
that's a miss for me.
Yeah. Thing is like when I think Cobb, I think egg. There's not enough egg in there.
You know what I also think of when I have a Cobb? Clean lines. You get that line of tomato, line of meat, line of bacon, line of blue cheese.
I don't care. I put the ranch in and shake it up anyway.
Well, you do that after, but presentation counts.
Okay, it does.
This is just their house salad. We're not going to eat this.
We know what it tastes like. Everybody who's ever had a house salad anywhere knows what it tastes like.
Just for my own sanity, we are going to do these two specialty salads, though.
Okay.
I do everyone's Caesar salad. It's
Yeah.
kind of a rule for me
Well, you have to.
because everyone's Caesar dressing is different.
That's the reason.
So we're
Yep.
going to do that.
Very thick. Wow.
Wow.
Look at that. Can't drizzle that on anything.
Nope.
I go crouton on there.
Not my favorite Caesar.
Nope. The Caesar dressing is.
It's off.
There is a last place.
There is a last place. Now, this is why you got a little ahead of yourself.
I see more pecans.
Yeah. So Outback Steakhouse actually has a house chop salad instead of a wedge. We don't have to take a bite of this.
Okay.
This is the steakhouse salad without the steak. If you don't want a wedge or a soup, you can get just the house chop salad, and that has the pecans. Again, blue cheese crumbles are here.
Yeah.
This beautiful
And they're
blue cheese vinaigrette.
And those crumbles are soft and creamy without too much punch. They're great.
And we've already had this bite, so we know it's great. If you're gonna get steak, don't get the steakhouse salad, get the chop salad. It's the same thing without a piece of steak on
Get
it.
your steak later.
Done.
Love it.
Outback came to play.
Yeah, I was not expecting this many wow moments just in salads. I don't expect a wow moment in salads ever, and I've had two wow
No
moments.
one on this show does.
Yeah.
Okay, there are two sandwiches, or burgers, if you will. That's just ketchup. These are fries. We don't need this.
We'll nod to the skin on there, though. It's a good fry.
Little nod to the skin on there.
Okay.
I'm a sucker for a grilled chicken sandwich.
And I know this about you.
This isn't just a grilled chicken sandwich, Brad. This is, hold please, the sweet Chuco Mine sandwich. Grilled chicken, Swiss cheese, bacon, house-made pickles, onion, lettuce, tomato, honey mustard sauce. No serration needed. I'm just gonna cut them both at the same time.
Now open up that. I want to see the pink in the middle. Oh. Okay.
Let's start with the chicken. Ah, man, gotta tell you, that's the smallest chicken breast I've ever seen
Yeah,
on a
it's
sandwich.
very well. If you see it from this side, you think, "Whoa, there's a lot
Yeah.
of chicken on there." If you see it from this side, not existent.
Not great.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Okay.
No, the bacon is doing more work.
The bacon's doing all the work. That's fine. It's okay. This getting me excited.
This is getting me excited.
This is the bloomin' burger. So we got the bloomin' onion on a cheeseburger.
Okay.
Oh, that is cooked well. Tomatoes, cheese.
Look, look at the squeeze. Oh, that juice is coming out.
Look at that, it's dripping. Okay, this is gonna require a little ranch. Paul's doing it right. We're gonna go strike zone bite right down the middle. Oh,
Yes.
world's better. Yeah. That's a good burger.
Biting through that beef was like nothing. Soft as can be.
Oh.
Juicy. Onion flavors doing great. A little bit of spice you get from the bloomin' onion crumble.
Their seasoning,
Oh.
the Outback seasoning peppered throughout this menu and is fantastic. That is the sandwich. There's only two, you only need one. That burger's great.
Wow, what do they call that one?
This is the Bloomin' Burger.
The Bloomin' Burger.
The Bloomin' Burger.
Holy cow.
They also have an Outback Burger that just doesn't have the bloomin' onion. So if you don't want that, you don't have to get it.
Okay, but if they cook a burger that well, it's worth getting.
But don't go to Outback Steakhouse for a regular burger. Get what they only do.
True.
Duh. That was a great burger.
It's one of the best burgers I've had in a while.
And it's above a fast food burger.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just love how juicy that is. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, he's after it.
So soft.
Like one of the best cooked patties we've had on the show.
I'm impressed.
You back Outback. I mean, I just haven't been in a long time.
Yeah. I'm going now. There's
Okay.
too many good things already.
This is their chicken critters meal. So these are just their chicken tenders. I want to see if they have a cute name though. Just chicken tender platter. After all that.
You know, if you're going to name some things as well as they name some things, they should name everything.
It's not even an Aussie chicken platter. That's the disappointing thing.
Right.
Let's try their honey mustard. I gotta say, really nice tender, thick, juicy. Yeah, oh, I'd get that. I mean, if you're a 35-year-old man that sticks to the chicken tenders of the world, you're not gonna be mad.
Yeah. The chicken's cooked well. I think the sauce is doing most of the work.
That I will say is too sweet. That's a honey mustard.
Yeah, that's...
It's like a glaze.
It's honey
Yeah.
mustard.
Cooked very well, not too much breading, so Carly's upset. Are you ready?
I don't know.
Is this gonna be your first meat board?
This might be my first meat board, I think.
No, it's meat board time. Look at what we do.
Meat board me! Meat! Oh, yeah. Game for the meats. I already have a top 5 and we haven't even got to entrees. In trouble.
I know, me too. Things are gonna get left off. People are gonna get upset.
Yeah. It's way harder when there's this many good things.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Oh, dear me.
Brad Christensen.
Yes.
I give you the meat board.
I love the meat board.
For the first time on season 3, the meat board is back in all its glory, filled head to toe with nothing but meat.
Yeah, where do we start on this thing?
Oh,
This
we're
is,
starting.
Woo-wee!
Brad, this has everything you're looking for. How good are you with your cuts of meat? Do you want to guess the board? Start with this one. What do you think this one is?
That's a sirloin.
No.
No, that's the filet.
Yep.
Sirloin.
Yep.
New York.
Yep.
That one's the easy one. Ribeye.
Bone-in ribeye.
Bone-in ribeye. Is that the not
Regular
regular
ribeye.
Okay.
I helped you out. And
Yeah, you did. I was going there though. I needed to turn to face this
Yeah.
to have the same shape. Pork.
pork chop.
Pork chop. I do love pork chops.
They said it's not bone-in. What do you think about that?
Totally bone in. Bone in.
Totally bone in.
You're gonna pork chop bone in because you get dry meat without it.
Yep.
And then I don't know.
This is their bloomin' sirloin. Specialty item. So this is a
Oh.
sirloin as well, but with the cheese and the bloomin' petals, it's Outback. I gotta do it right. We've got onions, and these, my friend, are just for you.
The mushrooms!
We're gonna start with the sirloin.
Yeah.
We're gonna work our way up.
Yeah.
I asked for all but 2 of these to be medium. Let's see how they did. Oh,
It looks medium.
Brad, that is a perfect medium. Do you steak sauce your steak?
I try not to. If the steak's done well, then the steak doesn't need the sauce, and so many sauces just take over. So if I steak sauce, it's very light.
Me too. I'm gonna go get some.
Okay.
Just the littlest dab of A1 helps every steak. Just a little.
Yeah, but
A1, not sponsored, just great.
I see when people slather their meat in it, and I just think, well, then what's the point? You just spent a lot of money to drink steak
Just
sauce.
not even the full piece, little half. Oh, that's perfect. Wow, very chewy,
It's a sirloin.
beautifully cooked.
It's not too bad though.
But it has such a true steak flavor.
Yeah, it does. It's juicy.
That was very juicy.
Yeah, especially for a sirloin.
Yeah,
Nice and shiny. I'll shine it.
very good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Without the steak sauce, no? I think without steak sauce, you just get a little more of the meat flavor in there, and you don't cover it up.
Now we're gonna do bloomin' French onion sirloin.
Oh.
But it's the bloomin' sirloin. But can I say, also requested medium, very medium well.
Yeah, okay.
That's overcooked. And for being it so thick, I was very excited. Some provolone cheese and onion. I'm not gonna steak sauce on this one.
No, I want some cheese.
Let's see what they got.
Cheese is doing a lot.
I would go plain.
Yeah. I want to like it. It's got a lot of things that are good,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's better.
No. All I'm gonna say is if you love the bloomin' onion, just get the bloomin' onion. Just have it before. And then get the sirloin. Have the purest form of both things. You don't need it all at once. This is the gluttony of America. Make a decision, pick your courses, and have divided different times for different flavors. This is craziness. Go with this.
It tastes good.
It's fine. I'm gonna give you the best cut of the pork
Yes.
chop right
Ooh.
next to the bone, because you're my guest. You know I wouldn't do you like that.
Yes.
This is a caramel honey mustard pork chop.
I'm a big fan of sweet on pork. There's a reason why every cartoon has the pig on the spit with the apple in its mouth.
That's a good pork chop.
That's a really good pork chop. Holy cow.
That, I mean, look at the juice. Very good.
It was not dry at all.
No. Oh, Outback. Magnificent.
That is so good.
I'm going to try a little of this honey mustard just for fun.
Tell me how it is.
It leans to the sweetness very well. Would you like another pull?
Yeah, give me a little. Sweet on pork, man.
Sweet on pork. Pork is never meant to be spicy, in my opinion. No.
I make two. I do two. I ask, I said, do we want sweet pork tonight? Or do we want spicy, like vinegary? And I'm telling you, both are equal in my family.
Not me. Sweet pork. What do you think with the sauce? Did it help it?
I love a pork chop, and this is great.
It's very
I think without the sauce.
Okay.
With my meats, I tend to be very
purist.
Pure.
I brought the right guy for a steak episode. I'll be honest, you're right for every episode. I'm not even going to hide it.
Well, I
love when Brad comes on. The filet mignon.
This makes me happy to know that there's somewhere I can go to get a great pork chop within a reasonable distance from my house. This makes me happy. I cook such a good pork chop that why go anywhere else? But sometimes I don't have it. I don't have the time. Knowing I have a place to go for a great pork chop is just awesome. Okay, so this was Jessica's filet.
This is Jessica's filet. The filet mignon of the manager, her favorite thing. You can tell the tenderness immediately. It does look a little overcooked.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. The top sirloin, much better medium, but...
Good marbling in there. Look at the fat stripping. So soft.
Wow. The tenderness immediately.
Yeah, the tenderness was perfect.
It's like a different meat. You wonder how these are both from a cow. That's how different they are.
The spice is good.
For a steakhouse,
Tender.
You're doing what you need to do.
Tender.
I like that. All right, let's go 13-ounce ribeye.
Ribeye's one of my favorites.
Ribeye is my go-to. Fillets are great. I love a fillet, but I will ribeye all day. Let's do some onions.
This is one of the options for order is to put it on,
With onions. It counts as a side, mushrooms or onions.
Or, but not and.
Oh, you can do it, and God bless you.
Here we go. Really?
I actually like the sirloin and the filet way more than that. That's a little tougher. For how much fat should be in a ribeye, that should be a lot more tender, flavorful, and pull apart.
That's why you get it bone in.
And we have it, don't you worry, right here.
If you were gonna top any of these cuts with onions and mushroom, that's the one that lends it to. Paul didn't do the mushrooms, but trust me, if you like mushrooms,
I don't like mushrooms. Let's see what we got. Give me just a mushroom. Oh yeah, that's fine. It's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
The tomahawk, the bone-in ribeye, 18 ounces. That's a medium.
That's a medium.
That's what you want. That's what we're talking about. Oh yeah, much better pink. This is what we're cooking with. A cap bite is my favorite bite.
Okay.
I like to just mess with a cap.
I like the caps.
Well then let's cap you. There's plenty caps for both of us.
Yep.
There you go, buddy. That's the best. That's the best bite in town.
That is cooked wonderfully well.
Perfectly well. For how thin, impressive. Oh.
Yep.
Infinitely better.
Yeah, way better. Wow.
Really good seasoning. Oh, I'm going in for a second. Absolutely.
You got to do that. I'm gonna go.
My standards for a ribeye are very high. As I make my own, this did it though. Do a little sauce on this one.
I'm gonna go mushroom and onion on this bite.
That fat makes it so much more tender. I like to carve into these things.
This is so wonderful.
It just squishes. This is what it's meant to be. That ribeye was not even close to this one. The bone does everything.
Yeah, save up a little more.
Just get the bone in. Do it.
Save up a little more to get the bone in. It's better. In all the ways that you want it to be better, it's better. I did it with onions and mushrooms. It was great. I did it all natural. It's great. I'm gonna go a little steak sauce here.
I mean, a triple bited without blinking.
I don't even care.
We're not counting bites with a bone-in ribeye. No.
I'm telling you. That's the best steak so far, even better than the filet.
It always is.
It's crazy.
Ribeye's my favorite cut. It's undefeated.
You're gonna go, wow, that filet is so tender.
Yeah.
But this tastes better.
Every single time.
Every time.
On every episode, there's a couple items that I circle of something I'm super excited to try. Now, do you know what a porterhouse steak is? What it consists of?
No, I actually don't know.
A porterhouse steak is a T-bone steak.
Okay.
Where half is a New York, half is a filet.
Okay.
That's where the two cuts of meat are. However, I've never seen advertised just a bone-in New York.
Okay.
I've never had a bone-in just New York. The same opinion I have with a ribeye, I'm hoping applies to a New York steak.
I think you're going to be happy because when I see bone-in New York, it's so tempting to me, and I'm usually not disappointed.
Nice 16-ounce thick, little overcooked, but not terribly. And then you've got that strip of fat on the exterior as well. It looks very juicy. Does not look dry at all.
Ooh.
All right, New York.
Definitely not dry.
No. Compared to the ribeye.
The fat's on this though.
Really good though.
I think the ribeye edges it out, but you are not going to be sad about this.
I mean, look at how the ribeye, look at how like easily that pulls apart. I mean, that is what a steak should be. I'm coming in for your sauce. Oh, back on it.
I just love the way the fat renders on a New York. It's always, if you do it right, it just melts. It's a solid, and then it goes in your mouth and turns into a not solid.
I love that we're differing.
But see, that's the thing. I'm not saying that it's better than
Okay, all right.
I'm just saying that it's really good.
I mean, it's good. It's good. It's all good.
It is all good.
Now, can we talk about the disappointment of the episode?
Yeah, what's that?
Outback. Talk to me. They don't have a prime rib. They took it off their menu. I'm a prime rib guy. To be able to know whether I want you or Texas Roadhouse, I need to know your prime rib. They took it off after COVID, apparently. It's on the national menu.
Another reason to be mad about the COVID shutdowns is that the prime rib at Outback is gone.
I was devastated. I'd written it down, so excited, big circle. They don't have it. But they make up for it a lot with that bone in New York.
It's really good.
It's really good. First meat board, success?
Oh, for sure. I mean, there's 4 things on there that I would be excited to order again. Easily.
Oh no! This is the season of me spilling sauce. It's almost every episode.
Well, you know.
I've had a mistake. Apologies, everyone. Let's dive into a couple sides. Like any classic steakhouse, you've got to have the loaded mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Let's get all this sauce off that fork. Are you mashed or baked when it comes to a potato?
I think at my house, I do such a good mashed potato that I like a mashed. At a steak house, I want the baked potato.
The baked. This mashed. It's the loaded mash, and it looks like it's worth the
cheese
upcharge.
bowl.
Woo. That's a good mash.
Yep.
That feels really authentic.
Not sad about that side.
No. Can I interest you in a little rice pilaf?
My wife goes rice often.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Okay. Oh, steakhouse rice? It's okay.
It's better than most, for sure.
I actually have had a better rice. I would immediately gravitate to the mashed potato.
Totally. Are we going, is this yams?
Yam, sweet potato.
This is like the 2 sides my wife would get.
Oh, I did a Brooke special?
This is a Brooke special.
This one's
right
for you,
here.
Brooke.
What is this going on over here?
Brown sugar butter that you put with the yam.
Yeah, I was going to say.
In fact, I am just going to pull and dip.
I'm going to do a little stir here.
You're the master.
And I'm going to...
Just do it. Yeah.
Look how much better that looks already.
Yep.
Shiny, sugary.
Ooh.
Yep.
Goodbye rice. Oh man, yeah.
If you like yams, that's
a great yam. Oh, that sauce is great. The sides are good at Outback. We're 3 for 3. Going right into it, here is the baked potato.
Yeah. Even the little lid.
Even the little lids get their tosses. This is gonna be a little tricky just because you got the butter already melted, the cheese, the sour cream.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna kind of just like pull here and then grab the potato second.
What's going on? I think I want to get some skin.
Yeah?
Yeah, hold on. It's underbaked.
It's a little tough, little underbaked, but it's okay. I'm sure they would do fine. Like,
it's a baked potato.
It's a baked potato. These are the green beans. If you don't know what a green bean is, feel free to reference another channel, but oh, it's a green bean. I'm not eating it. There's no way that's the best thing on the menu. I'm out.
No, little extra garlic.
Yeah.
And salt. Okay, I'm reversing that. Way more salt.
I'm literally in another room.
Hey, I'm still reviewing. He didn't want to review the green beans, but I'm committed to the best thing on the menu, and I'm going to try even the green beans. I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it. You've been playing so fast and loose. You had 8 mushrooms.
That's how much I like them. I knew what I was doing, and I chose.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, all right. But like, fast and loose Brad.
What is going on here?
The mac and cheese. Oh, see, that is a mac and cheese, Texas Roadhouse. Get it together.
Oh. The pepper flavor right away. Mm-hmm. You got the cheese hanging from it, yeah.
Couldn't care less. That's a good mac and cheese.
That is good.
And they don't even charge you more at Outback. This is infinitely better. This is a mac and cheese.
They're getting their cheeses
Yeah.
Right.
That was fantastic. Their sides are better at Outback. All right, it's done. It's a TKO.
Dang, who knew?
Who knew?
Why am I even going to Texas Roadhouse anymore? The bread. Dang it.
And the prime rib.
So good.
We have the grilled barbecue chicken. We don't need the gloves anymore. So there are 3 chickens. Once again, can you guess what this chicken is?
I would guess that that is the bloomin' chicken.
He knows!
I'm learning.
This is the Alice Springs chicken, which has got mushrooms, bacon, cheese, and it looks like a seasoning, and then this is just the regular grilled chicken.
Okay. I think I know exactly what that one tastes like already, because I've already had all the bloomin' stuff.
It's like a chicken tender, but in breast form with the bloomin'
name.
So I'm gonna do it with the spicy sauce that I've spilled.
For sure.
Oh, sorry. Let me dip, let me get out. I will wait so we can bite. Cheers.
The bloomin' chicken tastes just like I thought the bloomin' chicken would taste like. Exactly.
It's like a bloomin' onion, but chicken. They love that bloomin' seasoning.
Yeah, they do. Well, I think the bloomin' onion did so well for them that they're like, let's bloomin' everything.
Someone in the marketing department went crazy, and
if we sell this many bloomin' onions, could you imagine how much bloomin' chicken we'll sell?
But I tell you, that bloomin' burger.
It
did it.
Deserving of the name. This chicken's good, but.
Let's try the grilled Alice Springs chicken.
Yeah, give me some of this.
I'm gonna do it ranch because I'm a ranch baby. Yeah.
The char flavor on this is so good.
That's a great grilled chicken. All right, just the barbecue chicken. That's a good barbecue sauce.
See, I don't love that barbecue sauce.
What? We are so opposite today.
I don't know why.
I like that barbecue sauce. It's fine for me.
It's a little sweet. This chicken's way better.
It's
I
like the chickens here.
You know what would make that even better?
What?
If it wasn't breast meat. It's thighs.
We're thigh guys.
Yeah. Whoa!
Ribs.
Ribs, okay.
I'm not gonna blame them too hard, but they only gave us a half when they said a full, and this was the original half. That is not a full rack of ribs. That is the littlest pig in the world.
If you go full rack, you want to be full by the time you're done eating it.
Take the big rib. I'm gonna.
It looks great.
It does look good. This looks good. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Much better. Yeah. Nice char, pulls apart well, right off the bone.
The meat to seasoning to barbecue sauce ratio, perfect.
Pulls right off. Very good. And I am a baby back guy. Those are good. If you're not feeling like spending 8 hours making ribs, I would go here.
From the crisp on the outside to the softness in the middle, it's got everything.
Got everything.
And the thing about ribs is a lot of times they focus too much on that crispy outside that the middle just dries up. This is not that. This is better.
Very good. Outback. You have a full menu.
This is so top heavy.
It's so top heavy.
There's a million things. There are so many things I will order again.
Okay, with the rice that we've already had, this is, we gotta get the name right though. The Toowoomba salmon.
Toowoomba.
This is the Toowoomba salmon. It's got seasoned and sauteed shrimp, mushrooms, cheese sauce. Dude, flaky.
It is flaky.
Really nice. I got the gold and silverware out for Brad too.
Yeah.
It's only for guests, my wife says, and you are that.
Thanks, Carly.
Creamy Creole sauce.
Okay.
There is no bacon.
Okay, I got everything. I'm going all
Dip
together.
it in the sauce. Whoa. Whoa! I love it!
That sauce is
That sauce does
awesome.
work.
The worst part about that salmon is the salmon.
And the salmon's great. This is a great dish.
That sauce and the shrimp and the mushrooms and the whatever.
Fire.
Okay.
Slaps you both cheeks. Whoa, back and forth.
I can't even tell you. We are in so much. I need an hour to prep for this draft. I don't even know how to do it.
To go undrafted in this draft is an honor, honestly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
I was not expecting the salmon to be that good.
No.
I thought you do all this other stuff so well. The salmon felt obligatory to me, like, we have to put a cut of fish on there. But they
nailed
didn't.
it.
They didn't.
Okay, this is the Twin Reefs shrimp. This is a promotional item. You got your cocktail sauce.
Okay.
A different batter. This isn't the bloomin' battering for the shrimp. We're gonna give it a shot.
This feels pre-made to me.
Yeah, and then let's try one little shrimpy shrimp.
Maybe it's not, but
Ooh, you're not gonna like that. I'm not gonna fault him for that one. That's been in the oven for a long time. Not on them, not on you. But these breaded shrimp weren't great. I missed the bloomin' seasoning immediately.
But here is what we can take away from that. Even if that was great coming out of the oven or coming to the table, there's a million other things that are still gonna be better.
That Toowoomba salmon.
Yeah.
Here's my problem. In the Creole sauce, those shrimps were amazing. But in this butter, awful. So what happened? They both were in the oven the exact same amount of time.
I don't know.
Quandaries of the show. but that was amazing.
I think the difference is pre-made and not pre-made. That's what I think.
Little extra sauce. Okay, the final entree.
Oh my goodness. I just licked the spoon that had the Creole sauce from the salmon.
It was so good. This is the new Kingland's steak and shrimp pasta. There's a steak for you. There's a shrimp for you. All right, last bite before dessert. Yeah, get after it.
I should have done that. Yep, I messed it up. Start over.
It's not a pasta day. We're out of practice, but there's pasta on this show, so we had to be ready. Come prepared. Play like a champion.
I can't do this. It's too much stuff. Here we go. Yeah, I don't love it.
I don't love it. The Alfredo is weak. For a place that has so much flavor, that got lost for me real quick. It's fine, but I would never, I wouldn't go for it.
I didn't realize the shrimp still had tails on, so.
Be careful. Sometimes they have that.
I don't fault anybody for that.
No.
The steak in every rendition, including the steak salad, was better than that steak.
I couldn't agree more.
I want pasta.
Don't go to Outback.
No.
Don't go to Outback.
Ooh, look. A little bit of ribs here. Those ribs are yummy. Yummy. Make room. Make room.
There are 4 desserts.
I'm most intrigued by the carrot cake because I love carrot cake.
It looks so, if you do a carrot cake right.
Nothing can beat it. It's so good.
I want to make sure there's no fun name. It's a triple layer carrot cake. Are you the fat side or point?
If you're going to give me first,
Absolutely.
I'm going to take that pecan off the top.
Yes, you are. Take it.
I'm going to go right through there.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. I just need that. I get more,
Yep.
a little more cake.
I'm going to go point. If you're going to leave the point for me.
I just wanted the pecan. Pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
No one knows. You got the frosting right.
They got the frosting right. You're right about the cake being a little dry. The flavors are there.
The frosting makes up for it though. It kind of blends back in and reconstitutes that.
For sure brought in from a bakery or something. Really good. Solid.
I love carrot cake. That's good carrot cake.
That's a good carrot cake.
Best carrot cake I've had, not even close, but it's good carrot cake.
It's a good carrot cake. Now,
Cheesecake.
I'm really glad we didn't make that mistake. This is ketchup. So that's not the raspberry sauce. I am really glad, because that would have been a blooper.
That would have been terrible.
Because I looked, I was like, wait, why is this red sauce here? What is this? Because it looks...
It totally looks
It has
like
a raspberry vibe to it.
Oh, it totally does.
Why don't you give me a try with cheesecake? Don't do it. It's ketchup. They have a New York cheesecake. They have a chocolate sauce. And then they have a raspberry sauce.
We got to do a little chocolate versus raspberry on Olive Garden.
We sure
and
did.
We were both surprised.
I like to start fruity and then get chocolatey, right? It's more of a jam than a sauce.
That's good for a cake, I think.
Okay. I couldn't wait.
Oh, wait, I messed it up.
Make sure you get enough of that jam, because that's what it is.
It is jam.
That's straight jam.
No.
I'm glad it wasn't ketchup, but still.
I don't hate it though.
I like it, but I want more of like a sauce, maybe some clumps of raspberry. Give me a little bit more of a decadent experience with cheesecake.
It's still really good.
Oh, look at that, just tumbling. I'll go right, you go left. Chocolate time. It's just a Hershey syrup.
That's exactly.
Dang it. And it's not the best cheesecake I've had.
It's smooth.
It's smooth, but it's not.
There's not a ton of flavor in it.
There's not a, no. It's okay. I would pass on it.
Carrot cake's better.
Carrot cake's better. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. You're not a fast food place. You got to do better than a Hershey syrup.
I agree.
You've got to do better than a Hershey syrup. Restaurants are always trying to get you to get dessert. You got to make it worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to make them want it. Okay, this is a specialty dessert. I want to make sure I get the name right because it's a fun one.
Oh, good.
It is the Tim Tam brownie cake.
Okay.
It's the
Brownie cake.
I can't make this stuff up.
Tim Tam.
Tim Tam brownie cake. A cake made with layers of chocolate brownie, peanut butter, and chocolate mousse. Caramel sauce, topped with a famous Tim Tam cookie from Australia.
Okay, I'm telling you, you just said caramel and I got excited.
Make sure you get some Tim Tam cookie. I am gonna dip my Tim Tam. On the picture, the Tim Tam is erect on the top, so I'm gonna do that too.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what I did? Grab your corner. That's a bite. That's a dessert. Shut the front door, lock it, because you're about to go to Flavor Town. Wow.
The peanut butter slaps you.
It hits hard.
If you like peanut butter, that is.
But it's like, inviting.
Yeah, but it's easy to eat. It's not like peanut butter. It's creamy.
It's like a creamy, moussey peanut butter. Mm-hmm. And there's so much flavor in this. The caramel ties it in.
Oh, I wish I would have done a little more caramel with that because I was not expecting that much of a peanut butter slap.
But for all the lack of flavor of the cheesecake, this brings it home.
Hold on. Give me the jam. Give me the jam.
What?
Give me the jam.
Why?
Peanut butter and jam? Are you kidding me?
All right. It's your 4th time on the show. You do what you want. You're not even like a guest. You're honestly a brother. Here.
This has odes to Olive Garden,
but
too.
With chocolate?
Oh, yeah. How can you mess up?
Peanut butter jelly chocolate?
All right. Jam, not jelly.
Fast and loose on this episode.
Hold on. Let me experiment.
Have I stopped you or halted anything that you're doing?
Okay. Don't do that.
You need the caramel.
Caramel's way better.
Making its triumphant return, the always delicious, not sponsored, Kroger vanilla bean ice cream, because the ice cream for what we're about to eat melted. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's a brand new one that we just bought, fresh. Oh, there's a safety thing.
All right. There's been a lot of brownies on this show.
There's been a lot of brownies on this show.
And there's been a lot of disappointing brownies on this show.
Agreed. So this is the Thunder Down Under brownie.
Thunder Down Under brownie.
Inappropriate, not for children. Please don't bring the family. I'm just gonna do a stripe of ice cream. I'm just gonna pour your Hershey's chocolate sauce on it, because you know that's what it is.
Yep.
And then they have some chocolate shavings. This is the thunder part.
Oh, that's bringing the thunder! Cool Whip.
Thunder Down Under.
Enough chocolatey pieces, enough brownie, enough ice cream.
Oh. There's nuts in it! Oh! Generous pecan brownie. There's pecans in it. They did it.
Okay, I'm telling you right now.
I love nuts in a brownie.
If you replace your Hershey's chocolate sauce
with a fudge,
with a good chocolate sauce or a fudge,
it would be unmissable.
Yeah, this right now, I mean, it is a solid, good dessert. It would be, people would fly in to get this if you had a better chocolate sauce.
You gotta get rid of that Hershey sauce, Outback. That's the only thing holding you back. That's a great brownie.
This is like you did a perfect routine.
Oh.
And you didn't stick the landing. Give it a better chocolate sauce and you stick this landing and this becomes...
And the Kroger vanilla bean just sends it over.
Always.
The Tim Tam's the best dessert though. This could get ugly quick. This could go a lot of ways. If you burn me, I will burn you back. I swear to the heavens, I am an angry man today. All right, Brad Christensen, you've seen everything, you've tasted everything, you know the entire menu at Outback Steakhouse. Now it's time for the segments of the show, the leftover drafts, the perfect order, and the best thing on the menu. Rules are simple, you know what's going on. This is your 4th episode. Top 5 things, once it's taken, you can't have it. Guests always go first. What do you got?
Bone-in ribeye.
I knew it.
Everything else after that is really hard for me, but that one was a standout. And you have to have it, right?
You have to have it.
You're not going to go to a steakhouse without a steak, and that's the steak to get.
Yeah, it's so good, and I can't play defense this whole draft. I knew that's where you were going, and you should go. That makes sense. So I knew that was going to be gone for me. I have to immediately get the best appetizer. I can't let it slip. I can't play defense the whole time. So I'm going with the 3 cheese steak dip appetizer. That steak cheese dip was so good. It blew me away. I wasn't ready. I'm eating it tomorrow. That is the number one thing I want to eat after this meal tomorrow is that. So I got to take it in the first.
And there were so many appetizers where I would say, you add that to this. It's got everything. It was on my list. I was hoping that it was long enough ago that you forgot about it.
I knew you were taking my bone-in ribeye, and that was the best steak. So I had to get something steaky, but still delicious. That was so good.
For my second pick, this actually I think will surprise you.
Oh man, this is tough.
But
the bread?
No, not the bread. For my second pick, I'm going with the Blumenburger.
Oh my gosh!
Dude, that thing was so...
I didn't think in a million years we were going to take that.
Really?
In the second round.
Yeah, no,
it's so
because if you're
good.
not going to do steak, that is so surprisingly good. The bite is incredible.
Oh, Brad.
It's soft, juicy.
What?
The burger's cooked perfect.
It was good.
All of the flavors mixed together. It wowed me.
I did not think that was going to happen. I thought I was safe.
Were you going that direction?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had 2 things in my mind. I wanted to see what you were going to do with your second, and you burned me hard. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. I now am going to go steak. So in the second round, I'm going to get the second best steak. That's tricky, because I'm actually torn.
I know what I think is the second best steak.
If it was cooked perfectly, I actually would do the bone in New York.
Yep.
It was a little overdone, But the flavor was there, and I am a bone-in guy, and that was really good. I would get it. It was the second best.
I totally agree. And when you factor in that if that was cooked just a little bit better, it would just be...
It's the only place that has one, and they did it well. I just would like it a little... I honestly probably would have asked it medium rare. I just don't dare do that on the show. So get that medium rare. That's what I want to go try.
Okay, brings me to third. Do you want to go appetizer? I don't think I need to draft this because it's just going to be available because it wasn't for you. But
depending how mean you are.
But it deserves...
Exactly.
It deserves to be drafted. I can't just leave it because you're not going to draft it. I go shrooms.
The Sydney shrooms. The Sydney shrooms
were so good, and of all the things that I'm looking down at thinking I'd like to just pick another one up, I really liked them.
This is getting wild. I have to go another entree, and it really did wow. I never thought in a million years I would draft this. I never thought in a million years this is something I would get at a steakhouse. The Toowoomba salmon with the Creole sauce and the shrimp on top. That thing was perfect.
How did I forget about that?
The Toowoomba salmon. It's so good. I have to get a second entree, and that's the one. If you're getting something not steak, that's the best non-steak entree on the menu. I got it in the third round.
The best non-steak entree on the menu? I think you're right.
That sauce with the Creole and the mushrooms and the shrimp, that was a perfect specialty item. So good.
Yep. Man, there's a bunch of ways I can go.
Yeah, it's getting sticky.
Because we haven't even touched desserts.
We're the weak part of the menu.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
All right, for my fourth pick, I pick the steakhouse salad.
Wow, you loved it.
It was so good. Yeah, and
wow.
It was so good.
Okay.
With a little bit of the sugary pecans in it.
You loved it.
I think I'm leaning right now toward the things that I was not expecting to be good and they wowed.
Yeah.
That was a wow for me. Right off, I'm like, oh, let's get through the salads and get to this other stuff. And I was like, well, dang.
We're in total zen. We're in total harmony right now. You actually called it because I was thinking salad in the fourth as well. But my favorite salad of the day, I'm going that wedge.
Yeah.
The balsamic glaze with the blue cheese, the onions, the tomato. It's perfect. It's my favorite side of all the sides, and I got it in the fourth. So we both went salad unknowingly.
I think for fifth pick.
Fifth pick, last one.
Man, am I gonna complete my meal or go for the good things?
Go for what the top 5 things are. Don't worry, you can do your perfect order still and change everything up.
It's true, I can do perfect order, change it up. Okay, for my fifth pick, it was just another thing that I'm so happy they have on the menu, that it's available, the bone-in pork chop.
I knew it. I knew that's what you were getting. I knew it's such a great pick. That's the sleeper pick.
Well, and I thought...
It was well done.
It's the only place that I can even think of where I would go and be excited to order the pork chop, and sometimes I really just want a pork chop. I really like them.
It was a great pork chop, and it was bone-in. That's what sets it over the top. Yeah, very good.
It was great. I'm very happy with that draft.
Man, it's the fifth round. Nod to the sides that were all so very, very good, but I'm gonna go the Tim Tam brownie. Okay. Fifth round, it's the best dessert. I love what it's doing with that peanut butter, the caramel. It's the only complete dessert where they nailed everything.
Yeah, it smacks you. We're right from the first moment it goes.
It doesn't tease you. Yeah. It just, it puts out. It gives you everything it has to offer. It's so good. And
I agree.
It's so much fun to say.
The Tim Tam brownie.
Tim Tam brownie cake. So in the fifth round, I think that's a great value pick. That's what I'm going with.
The cream potato soup was on the list for me. Honestly, the carrot cake was on the list for me just because I love carrot cake.
Close.
The mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese
was like it
robbed.
Yeah.
The mac and cheese was robbed.
Not making the draft is not an insult.
No.
There's so many good things.
So many undrafted free agents that are going to be stars.
Yeah.
At Outback. Very good menu, Outback. It's a solid menu. But Brad Christensen, now when you go, what is the perfect order at Outback Steakhouse?
Okay. Wow, this is so hard.
Yeah.
Okay, we're sharing. So perfect shareable, and the one they're known for is the bloomin' onion. So you get a bloomin' onion, you set that on the table.
Yeah.
You get the 3 cheese sauce. I get my Sydney shrooms.
Yep.
I drizzle the cheese sauce on the shrooms.
Oof, get out of here.
Yep.
That's solid. That's so good. That's so good.
Okay, that's my appetizer.
Yeah.
You push the bread aside because you've got a lot coming. Then your entrees. What are you gonna get? I go bone-in ribeye. How many sides do I get?
2 sides.
So 2 sides, I go with the mac and cheese.
Okay.
That was so good.
Yeah.
The pepper flavor was perfect. The cheese was soft. Very good cheese sauce. What's my second side? I think I go with the loaded mashed potatoes for my second side. It's a lot of starch, but I don't care. It's my birthday.
Do it. It's my birthday.
I finished that off with, just because I love them so much, I go with the carrot cake to finish that off. And that is my perfect order.
That's great. It's a good order.
I feel like I missed a bunch, but it is a good order.
You might have. But we all did. It's impossible. That's the beautiful thing is Outback is one of the few restaurants I can say on this show that you could go and get completely different things and have a great time no matter what. There's so many great things on this menu. My perfect order, it's gonna differ. The perfect order, it starts with the 3-cheese steak dip. I have to get it. It is the appetizer to beat and it is unbeaten. But I want a second appetizer. The appetizers are strong at Outback.
Yeah.
They're so strong and I can't get away from it. It got overshadowed. I'm still getting the bloomin' onion.
Yeah.
I'm getting that bloomin' onion and dip in that cheesy steak sauce. I love it.
Yep.
That's what you're sharing. These are meant for a group. Those are the 2 appetizers. You're not gonna be disappointed. They're so, so good. I know it sounds like a cop-out, but it deserves to be there because it's so good. My entree, absolutely bone-in ribeye. You can't go any other way. I lost it in the draft, but I'm getting it when I go. You get the bone-in ribeye. My 2 sides are going to be the wedge salad. That wedge salad is flawless, and the mac and cheese. We know those are the sides. Those are so, so good. It's a perfect complement. I got a couple carbs. I've got some salad, some crispness.
I think you're right. I wish I would have thought about the complementarianism of the wedge with that, because you're right.
And the bone-in is medium rare. I'm never going higher than medium rare, but they do it right. They do it well. It's fully flavored. And I'm ending with the Tim Tam brownie cake. I have to. I think that's the best dessert there. It's great, perfect for sharing. It makes me love chocolate, even though I'm not a chocoholic.
It's a really good order.
It's the perfect order.
Yeah.
But Brad Christensen, I don't need to prep you. We're gonna do this in one take. What is the best thing on the menu at Outback Steakhouse? 1, 2, 3. The bone-in ribeye. Absolutely. They did it right. They do it well. The seasoning's perfect. It shouldn't surprise us, but I'm so glad they didn't mess it up. That is the best thing on the menu.
I agree. It's the reason you're going to go. You're going to a steakhouse for steak, and that's the one to get.
Yeah.
Don't mess around.
Yeah.
Spend the extra. That bone-in ribeye is awesome.
It was really good. Worth it. Worth the order. Dude, I love when you come on the show.
Thank you.
I love it. So much fun.
Here.
I gotta tell you, I'm gonna tease you. This was going to be the season finale.
Oh.
But Brad Christensen had an idea that I have been wanting to do since season 1. It's coming to fruition, and that is going to be the season finale. You'll see him again. We have something.
I know what it is. It's going to be awesome.
It was your idea.
Well, I know, but I didn't know you were going to announce it right now.
I'm teasing. This was going to be the season finale, and Brad said, I got something better up these sleeves that aren't on my arms right now.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. You guys get ready for the season finale. We got something. I've been wanting to do this since the beginning of the show, and I finally found the right guest in the restaurant to do it for the season finale. Leave in the comments what we missed, what you think the best thing is at Outback Steakhouse, and where we should go to try the best thing on the menu. When I say Brad Christensen is here.
I got a thing.
He's got a thing.
All right. I got to get the name right, though. The Sydney Shrooms. Sydney Shrooms. Good job, Sydney. I'm not worried about it. We're brothers.
God. Absolutely, we are.
See, this show's making me spend way more money on things because now I have to get the best entree, and I have to get the best dessert, and I have to get the best.
You know what it's doing to me that's even worse? It's making me go to multiple places. I kid you not, one day I went...
Because you're building the perfect menu off of multiple places.
Yeah. I kid you not, I went to Five Guys for a burger, Habit for the onion rings, and Culver's for the shake all the way home. It's ruining me, I can't go to one.
Spending an hour just collecting the ingredients.
Yep, 100%. I was like, nope, I want the perfect order from all the perfect parts.
That's incredible.
It's a problem. It's not incredible. I'm not proud of myself. Careful.
I spilled
barbecue sauce.
At least mine spilled inside the tray and not on the table. 4 desserts at Outback. I can't say it either.
It's hard. It's a bit tricky.
4 desserts. Why is it the Outback that gets me? At Outback Steakhouse, there are 4 desserts. There's ways around that.
We struggled.